Oh, snap. Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Rehash. I am your very big haired host, Tooky Kavanagh. And I think it's a party in the chat. We got Brett in the chat. Cappy Fear saying verify Tookie. Thank you. Thank you. Emmy's in the chat. Yes, I think the party is beginning. Also, speaking of party, these white people behind me next door are throwing a party of their own, and I don't like it. They should be tuning into the show instead of making some noise. Anyhow, I'm here with my co-host, David. David!
I'll tell you where white people can make noise.
Uh-oh.
In that Twitch chat.
You right.
Hello.
Hi, David.
It's chai time for the rehash.
Oh,
that was meant to be a pun off Nye.
Not a pun. Not a pun.
Sorry.
I forgive you. How you feeling?
Oh man, little tired. Hence the chai.
Okay.
It's been. I watched a thing today. So
you did.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't give yourself enough time, I think, to process.
Nah, I haven't been great about scheduling that, but
yeah. This week we watched. We're not even doing an opening segment, people. For regulars of the show, we're not even doing that. We're getting straight into some meat of this show. Our B.W. Bad Film of the Week for this week is Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon. Motown Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Yes, it is.
Are you gonna be okay?
Well, if I sent HR a screenshot of a Twitter exchange DM that you and I had earlier today that I think pretty much sums up how I feel about it. But I guess while HR looks for that, Tookie, I remember when the rehash started. I was very excited, and I still am to this day, but it's evolved in a way because I remember looking. Hi, Rachel. And you're like, yeah, the first one we're going to watch is Homie Spumoni. And I'm like, okay, that's goofy. This will be a fun. And then I watch it, and I'm like, fuck, right. So I'm signed up for this.
Yeah.
And this movie was just a reminder of what I've signed up for.
Hi, David. HR here. You claim to have sent me an image. Where might you have sent me that image?
Oh, you might just have to scroll up a little bit before. Wait, hold on. Did I not send it?
Yeah. See, here's. Did you?
Yes, I did actually. You know what? I'm just gonna read it because we built this up now. But at 4:38 p.m., I messaged Tookie on Twitter. You said it was on Dailymotion. I can't find it. Never mind. Got it. 15 minutes later, oh my God, this is such ass.
David, I told you. Also, we've got the intellectual homosexual in the building, Lucas Briggs. How you doing? HR dipped again. Bye, HR. Don't write us up, please. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get into your thoughts. Damn, we got a notice from HR. Okay. We'll get into your thoughts soon, but I do have an important. Sometimes they're important, sometimes they're. But today we want to give someone their flowers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, chat, is you ain't ready for a deep dive? I hope you is. All right. Well, here we are. Okay. So tomorrow is May 1st, which is the start of Asian American Pacific Islander, or AAPI, Heritage Month. So how fitting that in a time when America is reckoning with its long history of both anti-Black and anti-Asian racism, that we here at the Rehash are discussing a film that, albeit problematically, deals with the relationship between Chinese and Black residents of New York City's Harlem borough. Berry Gordy's, yes, Motown Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon. One of the jokes of the film is that the Asian characters act Black and the Black characters act Asian. But in all seriousness, solidarity between these two groups is crucial to social advancement in the US. The history between the AAPI and Black communities is not pristine and has had tumultuous moments due to both the internalization of anti-Black sentiments, but also the weaponization of the concept of the model minority myth, which is what has historically driven a wedge between both groups. No thanks, especially to Ronald Ho-ass Reagan. And because we love definitions on the Rehash, a model minority is a minority demographic whose members are perceived to achieve a higher degree of socioeconomic success than the population average, thus serving as a reference group to outgroups, aka Black people. And this isn't a phenomenon exclusive to the AAPI community. I can attest to the fact that both continental Africans and West Indians who come to the US as immigrants are incentivized to distance and dissociate themselves from American-born Black people so that they're perceived in a better light. It's fucked all around. But a really important person who was at the forefront of civil rights activism and whose presence helped bridge the gap between these two communities is Grace Lee Boggs. We love Malcolm and Martin, but Grace Lee Boggs, for those not in the know, was an unsung hero in the fight for civil rights and civil liberties of women and people of color, starting all the way back from the 1940s. Boggs was a key figure in both the Black Power movement and the Asian American movement of the 60s. She's also part of the reason why your racist grandpa is not allowed to say the O word, and we thank you for it. Let that sink in. Her work centered on the pitfalls of capitalism. And she often cited capitalism in her studies as the center of where exploitation begins. She also frequently examined the role of Asian Americans in society, wrote about the importance of labor unions, and she almost convinced Malcolm X to run for Senate in 1964. Grace Lee Boggs was born in Providence, Rhode Island on June 27, 1915 to Chinese immigrant parents and lived to be 100 years old, passing away in October of 2015. She was an author, social activist, philosopher, and badass feminist. Boggs went on to study at Barnard College on a full-ride scholarship where she says she was influenced by the writings of Kant, Marx, and Hegel. She graduated from Barnard in 1935 and in 1940 received her PhD in philosophy from Bryn Mawr College, where she wrote her dissertation on George Herbert Mead. But of course, because she's someone who lived at the intersection of both race and gender, because of that, her life post-academia was met with a great deal of professional barriers. In the 1940s, she took a low-paying job, like legit $10 a week, at the University of Chicago's philosophy library. The philosophy department's activism on tenants' rights led her to joining the far-left Workers' Party, which was known for its third camp position regarding the Soviet Union, which it saw as bureaucratic collectivists. From then, she began the trajectory that she would follow for the rest of her life, which was a focus on the struggles in the Black American community. Her early activism can be best described as radically leftist, and Boggs has stated that her politics were inherited from her mother. In a 1993 speech to the first Asian Pacific American Women's Symposium at the University of Michigan, Boggs said, quote, "My mother was a rebel all her life." And further in that speech, she said her mother was an early feminist, a title that Boggs herself was proud to wear. She met and married African-American auto worker and political activist James Boggs in 1953, and they were married for some 40-odd years until James's passing. And that same year, 1953, she and James moved to Detroit, where they continued to focus on civil rights and the Black Power movement. For James Boggs in particular, as someone who relocated to Detroit from the rural South during the Great Migration era, and if you don't know what that is, check out our episode on the Happy Time Murders for more info, because there's a whole deep dive in there. Living in Detroit influenced his thinking on the role of automation in replacing the manual workforce and how it intersected with both capital flight and racism. Grace Boggs had a long working relationship with CLR James and Raya, oh my gosh, I'm going to butcher this, Dunayevsky, who were at the forefront of the American socialist movement from the mid-1940s to the early 60s. However, their views began to differ as Boggs' focus shifted more towards the immediate plight that Black Americans were facing rather than idealizing the goings-on of the communist states abroad. Their collaborative group split in 1962, which can be seen as reflected in James Boggs' book, The American Revolution, Pages from a Black Worker's Notebook. Starting in the 60s, Grace Boggs wrote a number of books, including one of her best-known publishings, Revolution and Evolution in the 20th Century, with her husband, and focused on community activism in Detroit, where she became a widely known activist. Boggs helped found the Detroit Asian Political Alliance in 1970 and 1979. She and her husband contributed to the founding of the National Organization for an American Revolution, or NOAR. About a decade later, she founded Detroit Summer, which is a multicultural, intergenerational youth program. Additionally, Boggs' home in Detroit also served as headquarters for the Boggs Center to Nurture Community Leadership, a hub for community-based projects, grassroots organizing, and social activism, both locally and nationally. Boggs published her autobiography, Living for Change, in 1998, and as late as 2005, she continued to write a column for the Michigan Citizen newspaper. Her book, The Next American Revolution, Sustainable Activism for the 21st Century, was published in 2011 when she was 95. And for her work, she was awarded a whole Peabody. Her life is the subject of the documentary film American Revolutionary, The Evolution of Grace Lee Boggs, produced and directed by the American filmmaker Grace Lee, because she had a whole thing called the Grace Lee Project, where she went around the country interviewing women with the same name. It's a whole thing, but it's free on YouTube to watch if you ever want to watch it. And Grace Lee Boggs herself is absolutely fascinating. Boggs' life and work and life story are remarkable, and her legacy shows it. I cannot stress enough how compelling she and her writings are, and I'll leave you with a couple quotes of hers to think about in your daily life moving forward. You don't choose the times you live in, but you do choose who you want to be, and you do choose how you want to think. The only way to survive is by taking care of one another. And you cannot change any society unless you take responsibility for it. Grace Lee Boggs was an enlightened master. But as for the movie The Last Dragon, the quest to reach the final level can be best summed up by a teaching from Leroy Sifu. Confusion is part of life, as are vengeance, fear, and love. All facets must be embraced, for then and only then will you break through the wall of the mystery of the glow of enlightenment. Show enough. So thank you, Grace Lee Boggs. Definitely look her up. Give her flowers. The woman was amazing. And a joyful AAPI Heritage Month to any and all of Asian descent.
You know,
what do we think?
I do think the Rehash could have a time capsule, and it's just a flash drive with all of your deep dives.
Oh, okay.
And just all the hair that's fallen off of my head over the course of this show.
Oh, no. David,
what?
No.
What?
No.
No, that was great. And Grace Lee Boggs is just... you always enlighten the audience and myself and provide some very great information, and then I have to come in and be an idiot. But I just love the name Grace Boggs. Like as a name alone, I just think it's a great name.
It's commanding, right?
It really is.
You got to say it with some gusto,
right? Oh shit, Grace Boggs is here.
Yes,
you know? It's awesome.
Yes, she's again. The documentary film that was aired on PBS is free to watch on YouTube about her, and I can't speak highly enough of that woman. She was really, really great and served as like a phenomenal bridge between two marginalized community and called bullshit on the model minority myth. So,
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into the movie meet. We have a very special guest with us who is a huge fan of this film. Everyone, please welcome James Mullan.
Hi. Thanks for having me, Tooky and Dave.
Hi, James.
Hi. These white people next door are real noisy. Don't mind that. Let's talk about the movie. Are you okay? So we have two camps right now. Pro with James and con with David. And
I don't intend to argue with James at all. As somebody as somebody who made you watch the Mass Effect movie, quote unquote movie, the Rehash is about celebrating perspectives, and I love that James loves this, and I perhaps want to be enlightened by him as well.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna like spoil it. A lot of it is just mostly childhood nostalgia. This is my second favorite film behind Ghostbusters when I was a kid, and I still found a lot to love about it watching it again.
Wow. Well, that says, I mean, and it's free on YouTube for anybody, or not YouTube, I'm sorry, dailymotion.com.
Yeah, Dailymotion. It's
hold on.
I spent the $3 to rent it on Amazon Prime so I could watch it on my TV.
Oh,
Right.
I wanted to enjoy that glow in full 4K.
So I'm going to occasionally mute myself to cuss these people out next door because they're doing some stuff, and I
don't know. Is there a way you can get my voice into there? Because I'm pretty sure I could scare the hell out of you.
No, I don't have a large enough mic, but I don't want to distract from the review. So we have a series of questions for you to help us break down this film. Question 1, the most successful plot point.
For me, that's the thing is there's a bunch of different plot points that all kind of manage to converge somehow in such a almost seamless yet convoluted way that I love almost everything so endearingly, like how the plot lines, which show enough wanting to challenge Leroy, matches up with the plot line of the like evil arcade guy wanting to take him out, to like even like Leroy's quest to find him like self and like some dumb goy, and leading to like this juxtaposition of this Asian coded black guy juxtaposed with like 3 Chinese dudes who are coded as black and just dunk on him for being like the dorkiest fucking human being ever. Yeah. And like how deep into this movie like am I allowed to go spoiler wise?
We don't have too much time.
Well, fair enough.
We just need to give you your own like half hours.
Yeah.
I should have realized. I didn't realize it was this deep. Also,
then that's the end of my answer on that one.
Shout out to Air Giordano in the chat. Glad to see you in here.
Hey, Mike. I do want to acknowledge. So we were watching. I watched the first like 10 or so minutes. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then, or it was later than that. And then when the younger brother started making fun of him for being weird, I was like, "Oh, okay." So like, there's a self-awareness here, and like the when the Chinese guys are harassing him, and then they're like, "Oh, let me change in a language you can understand," and then talks in stereotypical Chinese, like that. There was a weird. Yeah, it was then I started to feel like, wait, I think I might be getting a glimpse of what I should be enjoying here.
And then when he tries to infiltrate them, he has to try to act what was like considered stereotypically black. Yeah. And when they ask, like, he seems familiar, he just goes, "We all look alike."
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know how well it aged. I cannot speak on that, but like that line made me fucking cackle.
Okay, number 2, the least successful plot element.
I really hate how much like I love the kid's performance, and it saddened me looking to his IMDb. He didn't go much further than this movie, but the little kid seriously convinced he could like get Laura Charles to do that like teacher statutory thing with him.
Oh yeah.
Showing him moves.
Yeah.
Hold on, these people.
You mean when like he's telling his brother like you wouldn't know what to do with it if it happened?
And then he keeps going like when he gets kidnapped because like he's gonna like show up after Leroy ditches her at the studio and he's like, "Now I'm gonna make my move." Or I should not have said that. I'm sorry, but like.
It was within the context so
yeah, that was a quote.
Okay.
Okay, number 3, the better villain, Shogun or the Arcadian, the record exec?
That's another like you want to get like how much time do I have for this answer? Because I could keep fucking going. The long and short is going to be Eddie Arcadian, just because like it's the most 80s concept for a villain possible, like an evil arcade manager. And it's like the most coked out dude you could imagine that you never see do cocaine. And like he's so bad at being a criminal, but he keeps going. And he's just like an allegory for the modern day, like Trump and Giuliani. Like this dude wants to kill Leroy, and like his audition for Assassins is just at the entrance of his fucking arcade that's open during business hours. He has a guy come in with a article like about a horrendous murder, and he just throws it down in front of like a live crowd. Is like, I did this, and he's the first interviewee. There's like two other guys. So yeah, Eddie Arcadian. As fucking iconic and delightful as Shonuff is, like Eddie Arcadian.
All right. Well, okay. Busta Rhymes did a little homage to Shonuff, the Shogun of Harlem, in his music video Dangerous, which I had Trevor watch. Oh, James, Trevor loves this movie, by the way, if it makes you feel any better.
I feel like Trevor and I should be best friends between this and our love of the Yakuza series.
Yeah.
Trevor also loved the Mass Effect cutscenes, though.
Trevor needs Jesus.
David,
how do you feel about the villains of this film?
I don't know. Like, Shonuff, he was hilarious. Like, I kind of when they're demolishing the pizza shop was so funny, and it was really weird because when they threw this is another. I talk about sound effects and weird voiceover a lot on this show. What the fuck is it where like I feel like everybody had to do their lines and then they're like, okay, if you can grunt for 45 minutes, we need to record you doing that. Because like it's just so, especially with the record exec's wife, girlfriend, whatever, like there's so much like and like the pizza shop, like the grunts, and like they throw the kid in the trash and there's this really weird sound effect. It sounds like somebody stepping on a pie. And it's really weird. I don't know. The record exec was annoying, but Shonuff was like, the second he shows up in a movie theater and is just accosting people for no reason, like he's hilarious.
Okay.
I just want to say about the pizza place scene, like just to add on, Leroy's mother is the fucking MVP of that scene. Before anything happens, she is ready with that goddamn pizza paddle to start swinging it at necks. And like, while chaos is happening, she is whipping chunks of dough at heads. And I worked at pizza places for years. That would do damage, and she has a throwing arm.
Every time a pizza dough hit a goon in the face, it made that shitty punch noise, like that public domain punch noise that made me laugh so hard. Yeah, I don't know.
Am I working my magic with this movie on you, Dave? Is that what's happening on the Rehash right now?
Don't get caught.
Is Dave's heart growing like an extra size?
I don't know.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm sorry.
We have more questions.
Okay. Well, James, you've got a fan in the chat, Pierre Detecto.
I know. Spoiler alert. That's my best friend.
Oh, hi. Okay. Last two questions and then a bonus question. So super quick. Did you notice any allusions to pop culture of the day? Because my two standouts are they did Cyndi Lauper dirty. The Cyndi Lauper pair, like joke, Dollar Tree Cyndi Lauper, basically. And Mr. T, but with albinism. Did any other characters stick out to you?
Yeah, tying back to my like Eddie Arcadian thing about like the assassins, the second guy, not the one who's just like openly confessing to a horrific murder that's unsolved, like in a public area during an open assassin audition. The next guy who I looked up in IMDb, and I thought this was going to be an actual professional wrestler. Because like he was very much like he had a lot of George the Animal Steel energy.
Yeah. And
by the way, Angie was like my low-key MVP of this movie.
Angie for the win. Anything for you, David? No.
I'm going to say my favorite character in the movie was Leroy's Raiden from Mortal Kombat hat.
Oh yeah.
That is what I loved about him as a kid. That was like one of the things that hooked me on that movie. Because I first saw it when I was like 6, right around when Mortal Kombat came out.
I couldn't not think of that the whole time.
Okay. Favorite quote.
All right, this is tying back to MVP Angie.
Okay.
And there's 2 directly from her. There is when that like guy who is obviously white, but they say he's Asian, and he's like, I want to believe he's Scott Baio, but like he grew up to not support Trump. So the first, like when she shows up, like because Angie, the knockoff Cyndi Lauper, has a heart of gold. When she finds out her like weird like knockoff Jason Alexander boyfriend is trying to actively murder a dude for her to kidnap a VJ, she's like, hey, I should tell this guy this crazy dude wants to kill him. But she runs into like the Scott Baio dude, and he's like horny as shit because that's his character.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you want like a half Oriental? And she just goes, no, thank you. I'm not Jewish. It just makes no sense, but like that response. But when she has her breakup with Eddie and he asks where she's going, and I'm not even going to try to embarrass myself around this. I have this ready to go, and she goes, I'm going to
elocution class.
Nice.
Fucking beautiful ending to that scene.
Yeah. She was a gem. David, any quote? That is the only time we allow the O word because it's within the context of that. And it's before we realize that's not a word anyone should use. David, any quotes jump out to you?
I'm going to go back to the pizza dough punch noises. That's my favorite quote.
Damn. Okay. And lastly, bonus question, but lastly, did The Last Dragon solve racism?
Absolutely not. I specifically wrote down the worst diss his younger brother throws at Leroy, which once like he realizes that like Leroy is going to be the one who hooks up with like the age appropriate partner Richie's got like his first puberty boner for, goes, you chocolate covered yellow peril.
Damn.
Like how the fuck does a kid that age know like yellow peril? Like what the fuck, man? What's this guy's name who wrote this? Barry Gordy? Like that was something that was in the back of his mind.
Oh, so the so-called yellow peril is tied to the anti-immigration laws that affected Chinese. Oh, well, for people who don't know, that specifically affected Chinese immigrants during a time when the country was starting to industrialize. And they were saying like, oh, they're, all the racist stuff imaginable, which was like really.
I mean, post the, when slavery was ended and white people needed a race to be very racist against openly, it was Chinese immigrants. That's like where our first anti-drug laws come from, is against opium and shit like that. And it just like that is not as deep in our society as anti-black racism, but it's still a huge part of the American DNA.
Yes. Like we, especially as AAPI Heritage Month is coming up, we absolutely should acknowledge the horrors of the Chinese Exclusion Act and Japanese internment. Ooh, we're getting real serious on the rehash.
By the way, how many woke white points did I earn for that?
About 12. Good job.
Oh, thank God.
You have earned as many as I have lost. So.
David,
weird balance, but okay.
David, so usually we end the reviews with how much white guilt David feels afterwards. So what's your scale of white guilt that you felt after watching this film, David?
I need to start 10 fights with white dudes at AMC movie theaters.
Okay.
Going forward.
Right.
And I need to win all of those fights. I need to win 10 fights. I can't start 10. I have to beat up 10 white guys at AMC.
I I would watch, and also
I was gonna say I've seen how you've been how jacked you've gotten. I almost want a curiosity sparring match. It's like you've transformed into a goddamn beast.
It's all an excuse to beat up.
And I am looking for a reason to start a ruckus in an AMC theater. I am fucking vaxxed up, and I am ready to throw hands for no goddamn reason.
All right, we'll tag team.
Right. Well, I will back you up since my hair is like this. With as long as the two of you recite the show enough speech with me. Thank you.
Will do.
Thank you.
Can you give me a quick moment to make sure I have that available word for word, so I don't have some sort of embarrassing faux pas?
Yes, of course. Yes. All you have to do is just repeat show enough. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
We got it.
All right. It is a date. Oh man, thank you so much again, James, for joining us, sharing your love of this film.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good one.
David, you're gonna be okay, I promise.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't have a witty way to follow that up, so we'll see.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. In the meantime, in between time, viewers in the chat, sit back and relax and enjoy some jazzy tunes from our house band, Lovers Lounge.
All you ladies, pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't quit. All you ladies, pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Let's get good. Suck this pussy like you should right now. Lick it good. Suck this pussy like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack.
Lovers Lounge, everybody.
Sometimes the simplest lyrics are the best.
Truly. Poetry.
Very clear direction.
Yes. We love instructions here on the Rehash.
We do.
And now, everybody, please give a warm welcome to our next guest, very special guest, dear friend of ours and of the show, Reece Cotton.
Hello.
Hi, Reece.
Hi.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. So, real quick, I know you studied Mandarin for a while.
Mm-hmm.
How does one say the last dragon in Mandarin?
Maybe Sui hold along, something like that. Like,
okay,
because long, I believe, is dragon, and Sui Holda is last. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. But that was cool. I like how you opened up with that. No preparation whatsoever.
Listen, I asked you. I texted you earlier. I was like, is it Mandarin or Cantonese?
No, that's right. But you could also text me the question.
Oh my!
Like real fly on here, but I was like, oh, shoot, you got me on the spot. I actually gotta.
Oh my goodness!
Man.
No, I didn't mean to do you like that. I wouldn't do you like that. Reece, are you ready? We're gonna get into a round of games for the show.
Okay.
This is called What's Your Deal? We deal you out a series of numbers and you get to pick them at random. So what have we got on the docket today, David?
We have 1 through 4 with a signature 5th game. So
all
you're
right.
picking one between 1 and 4, Reece.
A number between 1 and 4?
Yes.
3.
Ooh, the guest list.
It's a good one.
The guest list.
Hey, HR, we'll go ahead and bring that up.
This is a game I like to play with very specific guests of the show.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The guest list. Reece, I'm gonna show you some folks, and you are gonna tell me who you feel as though would be granted an invitation to the cookout, or if they get a to-go plate. All right. Let's start it off. Jane Elliott, the OG woke bae.
Mm-hmm.
Does she?
Most definitely.
Okay, she's all right. She's getting Wet Monkey Dave is in the bill. Oh snap! So happy to see you. Okay, next one. Prince Harry.
Yeah, most definitely.
He gets an invitation to the cook for real?
Yeah.
Okay, because most people have given him to go plates.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right.
This is me.
Why don't we all pitch in? What would you say, David, to the first one?
No, I mean, I'm standing outside. I'm upset that Prince Harry gets let in, and I'm standing outside. Like, Harry, come on.
I'm probably gonna let everybody in, just so you know.
Oh, you have such a good heart. Okay, all right. Well, next one.
Yeah, why not?
For real? Okay.
As long as you don't lick no donut.
Okay. You ready? How about Gary?
Oh man, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. But what if his wife and their beige children show up?
See, I got plenty of water to finish drinking.
Okay, next one. John B.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Why don't y'all take this one?
No, you don't. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. See. Okay, John B. Doesn't know that he's enabling the Trevors of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on the fence. Like, he can get a to-go plate.
To-go plate, okay.
Yeah, that's just me though. That's
Yeah.
just me though.
Gotcha.
I'm just there to park cars.
How about Justin Trudeau? Does he get into
I
the
think so.
For even after the incident?
Which one?
Or the one where he was in, just casual brown face.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay. That is the to-go plates all around,
All right. Okay. Next one. Kendall Jenner and her can of Pepsi.
She it's a Jenner, but she's a Kardashian too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the Kardashians.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Reese's so giving. All of the answer here is truly how enthusiastic about the yes.
For real? Okay. How do you feel about my working theory that Chloe is actually OJ's daughter?
Oh, hey, I'm not too the family tree thing. I don't really know too much about that.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what'll happen is, like, we'll have to treat it like the pearly gates, and
okay,
we'll just have to have a checklist of everyone's wrongs and rights, and then we'll have to, like, go throughout the list and see what weighs out more, because I don't know. I know about a few things, but I don't know about everyone's scandal. I don't know about everyone's scandal.
Okay, that's
overall
fair. I get it. You're not in the mess.
Not like that. Not like that.
I respect it.
It used to fuel a lot of my jokes, but I've since I've since been too busy to really be in the tabloids like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we're you know what? I respect your priorities.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I just, but this is part of your job because it's, it's your show. But
Yeah.
I'd like to. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to.
2MB pays us thousands of dollars to read about. No, I don't know. We don't get paid. All right.
This is a labor of love, damn it.
It
All
is.
right, next one. Talcum X. I'm sorry, I mean Sean King. Does he get invited to the cookout?
Yes. Yes. It's gonna be an awkward occasion. Everybody gonna have to just figure it out, and we'll just have
It's gonna be so hard for me to ballet this.
That was gonna be a serious reach, and then I thought about it. I was like, "Don't go there. Don't go there. That's so not necessary."
Okay. Next one. Chet Hanks, aka the architect of the white boy summer movement, which is not happening. Does he get invited to the cookout?
Oh man, with what little I know about him, yeah, I think so.
Reece.
He has a pretty good accent. I mean,
okay, and lastly, Yardi Hadel, because Jamaicans, we put an H in front of.
I'm gonna let you take this one, Tooky, because I can only get canceled, but for so much. I got that. That's Adele though.
Okay.
That's Adele.
That's Adele. Me set fire to the rain, Adele.
She looks like Katy Perry to me.
They all start to look alike at one point or another.
Really does. Wow.
And the cancellation begins.
Rachel, you are correct. This picnic is chaotic.
It really is.
This cookout is it's bonkers.
I'm outside with like 80 pairs of keys, and I'm like, there's nowhere else to put covers.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Pick another number, Reece.
Okay. Oh, another number. It's still between 1 and 4.
Yeah.
You have 1, 2, and 4 left.
So 3 was pretty hot. Let's see if we could just go to 1. Will that be a little?
Number 1, that's all you, David. Have fun.
Yes, this is a me. Reece,
oh, Lord.
This is a game called Peter Piper Picked a Peck of Pickled Pornos.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought this would be better.
Oh, trust me, Reece. It is. Okay. Now, what's going to happen here is I'm going to give you the title of a get ready, Dave. I'm going to give you the title of a famous movie. I think I only did movies, and you're going to tell me what you think the name of the porno parody spinoff is called. Okay.
This better be some shit.
First up, the Da Vinci Code.
I don't know.
We'll show you the first one. This is
okay.
Trust me, these are not imaginative. The porno is called the Da Vinci Load.
Oh Jesus! Let's go to 2. What's behind door number 2?
I give this a try. What about It's a Wonderful Life?
It's a wonderful trifling 2-timing wife. I told y'all we should go to 2, but this is what y'all want.
No, I love that title. It's officially called, though, Tits a Wonderful Life.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, all of your titles have been better. These are not good titles. Next up, Kill Bill.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah.
No.
We'll show you. It's Drill Bill. Look at that.
Jeez.
Don't worry, Reece. We only have 80 more of these. Downton Abbey.
Uptown.
Oh Lord. Funk gonna give it to you?
Yeah, what is this? What is it?
It is Down on Abbey.
Wow. Oh wow, that's a lot of people.
It is.
Okay.
Next up.
Okay.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is my least favorite. Evil Head.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
All right, we're gonna
Emmy, you were close.
You were close. Next up, Saturday Night Fever.
Oh boy. Oh, I know where this is going.
You
okay. I know the last word is beaver.
Yes, it is. Saturday Night Beaver.
Oh, okay. I got one right.
You did. White men can't jump.
Ooh.
You know, I don't really like the images that are coming with this game. Can you get some lesbian-centric questions?
Reece, I spent 6 hours pouring through porno movies. See, the weirdest part about this is not even my first thought would be Hump, but it's Thump, which, you know, I didn't see that coming. I think we got one more. What do you think? Big Bang Theory.
Oh no! Don't tell me there's a laugh track in this porno too.
Wait, was that a clue? Hold on.
Brett, that's probably accurate.
Yeah, it's just Big Bang Theory.
Rude. All right, we have got time for one more and then the special game.
Listen, I'm not picking any more numbers, so you guys are just gonna have to pick for me.
We've scared Reece
from the beginning.
We have scared
from the beginning.
Okay. Square up.
There's 2 and 4.
There is, yeah.
Yeah. So
should we do a square up?
Square up, I think, might be good.
Square up.
Oh boy.
All right. So Reece, this is square up. Riddick versus Diddick. What's going to happen here is I'm going to give you what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I just like to imagine that there's a guy named Diddick who's going to fight Riddick. Anyways,
Okay.
Which of these fighters would win if they were to fight each other?
Okay.
That's what I want to hear from you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First pairing. Darth Maul versus Blade.
I don't know too much about Darth, but I want Blade to win.
Yeah. Audience favorite. Blade wins. Next up.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Miyagi versus Po from Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, that is yeah, Mr. Miyagi. What am I saying? Mr. Miyagi.
Get the experience. Yeah, that's an easy one. Next up. Walker Texas Ranger versus Zangief from Street Fighter.
Yeah, Walker.
That would be a quick one. Next up.
Did everybody's white dad obsess over that show, or is it just me?
I am my own white dad. Goku from Dragon Ball Z versus Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
See, I'm going with Goku because I'm going with the ones I want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who would actually win. I can just tell you who I would want to win.
I think the audience would be with you on Goku.
Yeah.
Next up. Kuma versus Tekken versus Splinter from Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
Kuma is Japanese for bear.
Mm-hmm.
Kuma from Tekken. I'm gonna go Kuma.
Really, not Master? Okay.
I mean,
All right. No.
I just
No,
can't
no.
get past the way he looks right now.
Yeah.
I do know he trained the turtles to be like heroes and raise up out the swamp. So maybe from a moral perspective, he should win, but he's looking real ratatouille right there.
He is.
True.
He looks decrepit. All right, next up. Jackie Chan and Drunken Master versus Jackie Chan and Rush Hour.
Oh, I think that's a tie. I think that's a tie. But I think Drunken Master would probably win, because drunk people, I don't know.
Tell me about it.
There's something about drunk strength and crack strength. I'll say no more.
Next up, The Bride from Kill Bill versus Batman.
Oh, well, The Bride, from Kill Bill.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit of an upset, but I got to give it to The Bride as well.
Yeah, I mean, she's a woman.
She is indeed. She's all woman, as one might say.
Yeah.
David.
I don't know why I said that. Next up,
David.
Ip Man versus John Wick.
Oh, I don't think I know the John Wick character, but I've seen a couple of clips of Ip Man. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Ip Man, but I don't know. So, what's the story with John Wick?
Oh, someone killed his dog, so he just shot a bunch of people.
Yeah, he's pissed. He kills a bunch of Russians because they killed his dog.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
I do the same. I would do the same. Oh boy. Oh, Reece, we've come up on it. Hold on. Let me mute myself.
You gotta yell at her neighbor.
All right. Reece, we've come to this. This is this is the final game of the show.
Yeah.
We are legally required to play this game on the show. I just need you to understand. Because the last time we tried to not play this game, there was a riot that ensued. So we can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the game has got to get played.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand. Well, what number is it?
Oh no, it doesn't have a number because it's the special signature game.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's etched in.
Yes. Okay. It's time for drum roll, please, David. Is it a cat? Yes, that's the correct voice. Reece, this is a rapid fire game, so I'm just gonna Nate. Okay, we'll give you a second.
Yeah.
Okay. what the hell?
That's the best reaction we've got.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it is, but what the hell? Okay.
Get ready.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
I think Tooky's neighbors at this point are like, what the fuck is happening over there?
They should just be tuning into the show instead of disturbing my sleep.
Oh my God.
They should.
Okay.
It was a cat. Okay, but it covered David's face. Okay, go ahead.
This is it a cat? It's a rapid fire game. Okay. I'm gonna list off these names. You tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. That's the key to this game. Don't overthink it. Reece, you have to tell me if the thing I name is a cat from the musical Cats.
Okay.
A Guy Fieri recipe.
Okay.
Or a fighting Foodon from the eponymous anime series. You can do it.
I saw a cat.
You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
Wait, it hasn't happened yet? Okay.
You can do it.
All right.
I believe in you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just telling
Right.
you, I saw a cat cover David's face.
You
I
did.
know. Not a lot of people recover from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. Alonzo.
It was on the musical.
A cat. Are you
Was
saying
that-
a cat?
Yeah, is that the right?
A cat from the musical Cats?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a cat.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice
cool,
job.
cool, cool.
Off to a good start.
Okay.
Wait, all right.
Cinnamonkey.
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 The second one. The second.
Guy Fieri recipe?
Sure.
No.
No.
It's a
This
fighting
is the last
food on.
one. This is the third one. It was the third one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. 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 Mac Daddy Roni salad.
Okay, this is the second one. That's the recipe.
Yes, that's Guy
Yes,
Fieri.
it
Okay,
is.
cool.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Wait,
Okay. Mussels marinara.
That's gonna be the recipe, right?
It's a fighting food on.
I don't really think I know what these terms mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next one.
Fighting food on. Okay.
Next one. Davy gravy.
That's gonna be 2 or 3, I think. I don't think that was on any musical.
No,
Yeah, so it's gonna be like maybe 2,
it's fighting food on. Number 3.
3. Okay.
Okay.
So fighting food on is some sort of like dish.
It's an anime series where a bunch of people,
Okay.
but they're food
Yeah.
and they fight each other. It's great.
Okay. All right.
Okay, next up. Asparagus.
Oh, that's 2.
It's a cat.
Asparagus is a cat
Gus,
Sure is.
Gus the
From-
theater cat.
from the. Oh, okay. They
Yeah.
make the. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Asparagus is his government name.
What?
It's his government name.
Okay. Asparagus. This is an interesting one.
Okay. Okay. Extra saucy.
I'm gonna go with the anime.
It's Guy Fieri.
See?
God damn. I thought you had it.
Okay, next. Olive.
These are all air balls. Olive is from the musical Cats.
It's a fighting food on.
What the hell? They got a cat named Asparagus?
Okay, we'll keep going. We keep going. You can do it. We're just plowing through. We're gonna plow through. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Jelly Lorem.
That's from the anime?
It's a cat.
Oh my god.
Okay. Griddlebone.
What to what?
Griddlebone.
That's from the recipe.
It's a cat. Okay. We can do it. Okay. Hot dog on it.
Hot dog on it. I'm gonna go with the cat.
It's a fighting food on.
Of course. 'Cause, you know, of course.
I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
it's all right.
Okay. Weird spaghetti.
Shit. All right, I'm going with the cat. I'm just gonna say
It's Guy Fieri.
Ah!
over this.
I'm sorry. We're legally required to do it.
I know.
Okay. Jambalaya.
Oh, why do I feel like I should know this? The recipe.
It's a fighting food on.
You know what?
Okay.
So what?
Okay.
So what in Fighting Food on is a jambalaya? It's one of the anime characters, or
I think she's a character of color. For
jambaludon? Okay.
Oh my god.
Do you? Yeah. Okay, next one. Trash can nachos.
A cat?
Guy Fieri? Sorry. Okay. Master Flambe.
Oh. Recipe.
It's a fighting food on. I'm sorry.
Don't, Reece, we only have another hour of this. Okay? Don't worry.
I just know Jigglypuff. That's it.
Okay. Okay, you got it. Okay. Jemima.
Oh goodness. Part of the recipe?
It's a cat.
Okay, it's a cat from
cat
from the musical Cats.
Correct.
Jemima.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me. It's T.S. Eliot. Blame T.S. Eliot. Okay. Only 4 left. You got it. You got it. 4 left. You can do it. I believe in you.
Let's go back to number 1.
No.
Back to the pornos.
We're not doing that again. Okay.
Torture. Okay, no, go ahead.
Carbuckety.
Carbuckety. I'm gonna say the anime.
Damn it. No, it's a fighting. Wait, no, yeah, it's a fighting. It's a cat. Carbuckety's a cat. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say cat to every for the last 3.
That's fair.
Cat.
Okay.
That's a good strategy.
Wingding.
Part of a recipe?
It's the anime. It's the fighting.
I was 100% sure that she got that one. Damn it.
He was so close.
Wingding?
Yeah, wingdings. It's a fighting food on.
Wow.
Okay. 2 left. All
right. I just need to say cat. And then I just need to say cat. And then I'm done.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
I'm not gonna say cat.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Donkey sauce.
Oh man. I said I was gonna say cat, so I'm gonna say cat, but I think that's anime.
It's a Guy Fieri recipe.
Bullshit, what this is.
Okay, and lastly.
Okay.
Rumple teaser.
Let's go back to number 1.
No! You can pick one. I promise.
It's a cat. Okay.
It's a cat.
Yes.
Oh, I finally got it right.
There you go. You got 3.
It's a key.
Are you ever gonna speak to me after he?
No, this is good.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh my god. Okay, Reece, you survived. You made it through the gauntlet. You are a champion.
Woo-hoo!
You've been through Is It a Cat? You are on the other side. And now plug all your stuff. Tell the people where they can find you on these internet streets.
All right, weird. So you can find me on all social media at Comedy by Cotton. That's my handle. I got a festival coming up next week. You can go to comedybycotton.com to get your tickets. You can go to comicsrising.com to get your tickets. It's essentially the same. And yeah, we just have an incredible lineup. And yeah, please support, please follow me, please follow the comedians and all the amazing talent. And can we see that cat again? Cover David's face. That is just wow. That is just, wow.
Reece, I understand if you never speak to me again after.
Yeah, everybody follow Reece. She's hilarious.
Yes. Oh, doing it big on TikTok too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Reece, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. You
True delight.
love you.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me. This was fun. I'm glad I was caught off guard. I'll probably up in another 2 hours. I was planning to go to bed right after this show, but
yeah, right.
You have put images in my mind that are gonna need some time to
I'll mail you some donkey sauce as a gift. My condolences. I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Reece.
Thank you, guys.
Chat, we made it. Another Friday in the books.
Yep. I looked through a lot of pornos.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I know. You're doing intensive research.
Yep.
I know. Are you ready? Chat, are you ready to find out what next week's bad film of the week, BFOTW, is?
Let's see what that is.
Bang!
Miami Connection.
Yeah.
Okay, so already this looks like well, okay, so hold on. Yeah, is it actually going to be from the 80s or is this like modern?
No, this is from the 80s.
Okay. Manson International.
Yes, this is free to watch on YouTube.
Oh, well, it's on YouTube. That's already an upgrade.
Oh yeah. Oh, because I've scarred you enough with what was on Daily Motion. But to be fair, Baps was on Daily Motion.
Okay, sure, yeah. You've had me do Vimeo before too.
Yeah, there was that. There was a time.
God, a lot of 80s stuff.
So much 80s.
Yeah.
Okay, we're trying to talk over so that
yeah, we have
that we don't get dinged for copyright because we've already made it onto Tyler Perry's list.
Yeah, Tyler Perry's blocked us. Well, he's blocked me and he's censored us.
Yeah, it's rude. It's real rude. Not to be confused with One Night in Miami. No, Kristen Aldrich, who I'm so happy is in the chat. Hi.
What is this looks like all the stuff that didn't happen in Michael Jackson's Bad music video. Yeah. Or no, Beat It.
Oh, ooh, everybody cover your eyes because like someone gets like casually decapitated.
What? When?
Oh, I had you at decapitated, David.
Yeah. I mean, no retreat, no surrender, am I right?
I know. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Look away! Look away!
Hey!
Look away! That's in the trailer, folks.
Wow. Did that song, was that Friends for Eternity? Is
yes.
That what they were saying?
Yes.
Oh God, those what? The guy's fist was in his mouth.
Yeah, because he's training.
Oh my, training for what?
Okay, so like I don't know if you knew, in the 80s, Miami had a cocaine and ninja problem, and so
I just can't wait to have James on next week, and he tells me how much he loved this movie.
The Miami Connection, my good people, it is free to watch on YouTube. Just look it up. It's a time.
I'm gonna have to watch it early because I'll be at my sister's house next week.
Yes.
So, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
We'll see how it goes, folks. But in the meantime, in between time, thank you so much for all of you who tuned in live tonight. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to join us live every Friday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Twitch. Thank you to everybody who tuned in on the replay. We also love you from our space to your phone or wherever you watch. And check out patreon.com/2MB Studios.
Yeah, breadgear.net for all the 2MB merch. Follow, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, please. You can help support all the artists on this channel. Put on shows 7 nights a week and 2 days a week.
Yes.
And stay safe.
Stay safe. The kids are calling them the Fauci ouchies.
Get the Fauci ouchies.
Yeah. Stay safe. Stay cool. And we love you.
Love you.